If you came across someone in desperate need on the side of the road, what would you do? Would you stop to help, or would you walk on by? In the Gospel of Luke, Jesus tells the parable of the Good Samaritan, a story that challenges us to redefine what it means to love our neighbor. This timeless lesson speaks directly to the issues of compassion and responsibility in our world today. The story, a lesson in compassion, the parable begins with a question posed to Jesus by an expert in the law. What must I do to inherit eternal life? Jesus responds by asking what the law says, and the man answers, love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your strength, and with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. Seeking to justify himself, the man then asks, and who is my neighbor? Jesus answers with a story. A man was traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho when he was attacked by robbers. They stripped him of his clothes, beat him, and left him half dead. A priest happened to be going down the same road, but when he saw the man, he passed by on the other side. Likewise, a Levite came to the place, saw him, and also passed by. Then came a Samaritan. Unlike the others, the Samaritan took pity on the man. He bandaged his wounds, poured oil and wine on them, placed the man on his own donkey, and took him to an inn to care for him. The next day, he gave the innkeeper money to cover the man's expenses and promised to return and settle any additional costs. After finishing the story, Jesus asked, which of these three do you think was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of robbers? The expert in the law replied, the one who had mercy on him. Jesus said, go and do likewise. The meaning, who is my neighbor? This parable breaks down societal barriers and redefines what it means to love your neighbor. The priest and the Levite, despite their religious positions, chose not to help. Their actions or lack thereof highlight how easy it is to prioritize convenience or prejudice over compassion. The Samaritan, on the other hand, was part of a group despised by the Jews. Yet, he was the one who showed mercy and acted as a true neighbor. Jesus teaches us that being a neighbor isn't about proximity or similarity. It's about showing love and kindness to anyone in need, regardless of who they are. Compassion transcends boundaries of race, religion, and status. It challenges us to act, not just feel empathy. Application: living out compassion today. The parable of the Good Samaritan invites us to reflect on our own lives and the ways we respond to those in need. In today's world, the wounded traveler could be anyone: a homeless person on the street, a refugee seeking safety, or a neighbor struggling silently. How do we respond when faced with opportunities to help? Step beyond prejudice. Identify and confront biases that may prevent you from showing compassion. True love knows no boundaries. Take action. Don't just feel sympathy. Translate it into tangible help. Donate, volunteer, or simply be present for someone in need. Be the neighbor. Seek opportunities to make a difference, whether through small acts of kindness or larger commitments to social causes. Conclusion: a call to compassion. The parable of the Good Samaritan is more than just a story. It's a call to action. It challenges us to embody mercy and to see every person as our neighbor. As you go about your day, consider how you can live out the lesson of this parable. Who around you needs help? How can you show mercy and love to them? Take a moment to read Luke 10:25-37, and let this story inspire you to be a neighbor to those in need.